actually get rid of the Freya this time round rather than leaving it open.
Well, Aurora still on the first pick here, batting out the Marcel, and Bongo still batting out that Fanny, batting out the Zushin. So it doesn't seem like Aurora there really needs to be a change in the draft. For the Mongols, I guess they can skip. Yeah, but the thing is, if the Freya's not there, they're just gonna go to the Keto.
Well, they could fall back into that, but right now we're not seeing. Well, let's see. I want to see what that final ban is going to be for Aurora, because the last time they got rid of the Marcel, Zushin, and more importantly, they got rid of the Valentina. Now Mongols are going to reply the exact same way. First two bans exactly the same, and finally the Valentina shows up. Looks like Midnight was not able to chump check with the Mongols this time. And let's see. Come on, get rid of the Freya. Dear Lord.
The Mongols doesn't wanna risk it. I don't know. I feel Freya is more terrifying, but the thought of fighting a Paquito, even I'm like, oh man, can I not?
I don't know. I feel like Paquito is a lot more manageable compared to dealing with the Freya. Freya just feels like kind of unstoppable at times, but, well, it looks like the Mongols are going to give up the Freya once again. I want to see whether or not they either build a secondary win condition or whether or not they're going to have something. Again, I would expect at the bare minimum, the Atlas going into their hands. The Esmeralda can show up whenever it feels like, but there has to be adjustments from the Mongols. They cannot just be playing the exact same thing.
Yeah. If only you can use the revamp Kaja, am I right? And at least you can actually hold down this Freya. Because right now Freya is a strong, independent woman that will be held by no man. Speaking of, Aurora picks up the Barats again. Do they want to go for the Nolan again? You don't see why not, TNT.
Again, right? Just play the same draft, I suppose. Maybe the second half of the banning phase could be utilized better from the Mongol side. And there we have it. The Nolan shows up. And this should be Esmeralda, unless Mongols wants to change that up, which I doubt it.
Yep, Esmeralda picked up again. So for now, same old. Aurora. Wait, no. Mongols, do they want to ban out the Minotaur? Because that was pretty annoying coming in from Pagu.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty annoying. But at the same time, they also had to think about like getting rid of, potentially a secondary engager like Alice, for an example. Oh wait, no, they don't have to at all. They got rid of the last time Cho, and plus something else. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it looks like it's
glue.
Yeah, there it is, the glue.
Oh wait, no, Aurora banned the glue, right? Wait, oh, now I'm mixed up. Sorry, dude, it's a long day. You know,
it has been a long day.
When the wait is longer than the game, it really screws with your memory.
Yeah, it does. But that's interesting. If Mongols are the one who wants to actually deny this ban from Aurora, that means Aurora has to dig a little bit deeper into their pockets, which I don't think they mind that much unless they were looking for something else, which I doubt. And I don't think that the glue would have been picked up by Aurora Gaming anyways in a lot of these scenarios. They get rid of the Sora this time so they don't have the, SCC immunity from that cloud shift. But if Sora is out of the question, doesn't that mean that they just lean into Alice or Terizla?
Yeah, personally for me, based on how Cram used the Terizla, and I was looking at the other stream, by the way, can't remember who was using it, but his Terizla was actually able to win out against the Barats, and it's more about using the first ability to just chunk him out, which I'm like, hey, actually, you know what? Makes sense.
Not a bad idea. Using it as like a general poking tool because he doesn't have like the greatest sustain. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Let's see whether Aurora Gaming is gonna take advantage of this. They're gonna get rid of the Arlet. Okay, that was expected. And now Mongols with the red 4 pick. How are they going to change it up from the previous game? They could go for the Terizla this time round, but I think they might as well hold on to it for the time being and show something else like their mid lane.
Yeah, just now to pick up the Eudora, which is a good pick, but that does mean that the the Lilia was basically untouched, right? Lilia is afraid to go up against something like a Farsa. I think it's still okay to go for the Eudora because really, other than that, what are you gonna use? A Valir to try and like slow Aurora down?
That doesn't sound too great, and actually there are like a few benefits, but you're still gonna get eaten by Lunar at the end of the day unless you take like, you know, you take an actual Purify on top of Valir's inbuilt one, and it's the exact same composition for the side of Aurora. Let's see, Mongols, is this last pick really going to make the difference here? And we're going to find out real soon.
Yeah, because I really don't know. The only change, because now they don't have a Sora, is the Terizla. I guess I can see a Uranus as well, but Aurora, I feel like you need some kind of crowd control to deal with them, and for now, it's really just Mumu. Yeah, it's really just Ox as well as Meiki. So that's why I prefer a Terizla over the Uranus here.
Yeah, I mean, they could go for Phoveus too, but I think that alters the comp a little too much. And they go in for the Alice as their secondary engager in a way to kind of say, you know what, if you're gonna sandbag the wave against me, Lunar, I might as well do the exact same thing to you and still have better engage tools overall. Yes, it is a little telegraphed, but it works as a natural wombo combination with not only as a means to counter engage against Pagu, but at the very least, Ox has somebody who can follow up with him.
Well, for now, Aurora, they got exact, 100% of the draft that they got in game number 1. And the Mongols, 80%. This time, instead of a Sora, they got the Alice, but roughly the same kind of idea. The only change I think that they could make...
What's my one rule? I always pay because Pocket Broker covers me. For dinner, for mom, for friends at the bar. I move my funds with no extra costs. I always pay. Because Pocket Broker always covers.
Professional team for a reason. Let's jump right into it. It's once again Aurora at match point on blue side facing off against the Mongols on the red side. The emblem sets seem to be pretty straightforward. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just double checking to make sure. And yeah, Wilderness Blessing here on the side of Meiki. It looks like he's going to be rotating around the map a lot more rather than looking for big flicker plays.
Yep. So for now, Rosa already doing a good job at trying to deny some minions. I think Meiki got a little bit of that one. So I think he wasn't denied too much, just denied by some gold. Zixora goes in, Purify already used by Rosa, but this time Pagu, he jumps back in, kills Zixora. They're like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
It was just bad timing. Yeah, it's the other way around, but just bad timing here for Zixora. And now another kill should be given over as manages to get out just in time. Zixora actually denying the space, but Tianzi now gets the walk in for free.
Yup, Zixora could not get that. And now 3 members in. Zixora was able to actually get someone there, but gave it over to Meiki, but that don't matter. Meiki is not the main damage dealer for the team. TNZ is already level 4, Zixora is level 2. This is such a big difference. Aurora did good with a bad early game. Now they got a good early game. This is more scary for the Mongols.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Let's see how this first turtle is going to play out as level 4s are about to be achieved by not only Mumu, but also K. And the question is whether or not K is actually going to leave the lane just to try and help. Because Zixora, he's slowed down on his overall farm. He's not even level 4 at this stage of the game. Nolan currently 2 levels ahead of him. Just a bigger retribution overall. And I think that Aurora Gaming more than happy to just hold off on actually taking this. But now that K is actually doing so well against Sigma, they find one in Ox.
Well, Momo jumps in, finds TNZ. TNZ is able to get out of that one. Right now, Gideon, I think the only strategic play that they can do is 4 people wait in the bush. 1 person stays on the turret and then recalls and spam the recalls. And hope that Aurora dives the turret.
Yeah, just hope they got some like weak egos, right? That's the strategic advantage is to exploit the weak mental. But so far, Aurora, I think they're more than happy to kind of just chill for a second here. And now, finally, everybody has hit their level 4s. Everybody is setting up for this play. And Lunar, they don't know that he doesn't actually have... Oh, wait. Maybe he's got it up now. It's online. Detna's welcome activated.
Yep, still waiting on it. Able to get Ox. Ox finally gets spitted out. Has to flicker out, not to die. Not level 4 just yet. Zixora goes in, tries to get a kill onto Pagu. No more combo skills left. Kato tries to push Rosa away. TNC is just waiting in the flanks. TNZ does get stunned up by Makey. TNZ might have overextended, still kills Xora. Oh my goodness, this is not fair at this point.
I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. If I'm being perfectly honest, Xora is not as strong as he thinks he is at this stage of the game, and even though he's trying his absolute best to at least lay down some form of damage, it has not been easy at all. And even for Sigiboom here against K, K's got to be careful. Oh, okay, that doesn't look like it's gonna win now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now we're seeing K going up against Sigiboom again. Recall K, recall, he will go in. Oh no, he didn't. But you see, he did like the idea was there. If he recalled, Sigiboom might have gone back in.
He might have gone back in. He was already kind of dancing at the very edge of his maximum range, and now he wants to just do a little bit more, right? And at the very least, Lunar holding on to priority for this purple buff. He's more than happy to just sit on top of it to maintain his own stacks. But now, look at all the information he's getting. 3 members show up.
Yep, Lunar, half HP down. Even using the missiles to pull it back a bit. And Lunar just walked away like a boss. Or just like a big dinosaur.
Oh, you just a dinosaur, as they call it these days.
Dinosaur.
Lunar, I mean, you learn a lot from these small little Barats plays, right? You know, holding on to the priority, holding up to your stacks, how to stay big for long.